session. Can I get some introduction, like just your name and how you are into this session? That means how you came to know about success factors. Yes, Praveen, you can start.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Haripriya.
Yeah, so myself Haripriya. I have overall 10 plus years of experience in Success Factors LMS. So I just want to move to Employee Central. So that's why I'm attending this training session.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Great to know.
Yeah.
Right, Dhanashree.
Yes, hello, good morning. I'm
Good morning.
Dhanashree and I have a 3.9 years of experience in software testing. Now I'm thinking to switch into the SAP, so I joined this session for
Thank you.
information. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, Praveen.
Hello, hi. Hi, my name is Praveen. I have experience in different field that I want to move into SAP Employee Central module. That's the reason I'm attending this session.
Okay. So, which module you have experience in?
I have experience in core SAP.
Core SAP. Okay, great. That means like PM, sorry, OMPA.
Yeah, OMPA and payroll I learned, but I worked in payroll.
Okay, great. Great to know. Yes, there are few others. Raj, Mahinder, Jishan. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your names wrong, but you can introduce yourself with your right name. Yes. See, the reason why I am asking for introduction is so that I know where to start. If I know there are people who at least don't know the SAP success factors, I have to start from it. Or if I know there are people who are already into other modules, I know where to start. So that's the reason I am asking you to just introduce yourself and what you are currently doing so that it will help me to understand you better and give you more insights on success factors.
Yeah, actually, this is for me as I'm completely new to this cloud session. So I want to
Okay.
know complete the scratch.
Okay. Right. Thank you. Uh, I will just wait for 1 more minute or else I will start. Abhishek, Jishan, and Raja Mahinder has to introduce. Anyone, are you ready to introduce? I think you are unmuting Raj Mahinder, but I couldn't hear. Hope you can hear me. Okay. I will consider that as no. That means, like a layman, I have to tell everything right now. So, thing is, SAP success factors. Some people here already knew it. There's a system, SAP success factors, which is an HR application based on cloud. That means the data or anything that is relevant to SAP success factors is in the cloud. So already there are modules. or I can say basically, if we see HR activities generally, there will be a lot. Everyone will think from hire or from recruitment to hire, this is all one person activity. No, actually, we have to split into multiple modules. Like recruitment is different. There's a lots of process in recruitment. Onboarding is different. Onboarding a candidate, collecting their documents and processing their pre-day one activities before they start, giving them all those details. That's a kind of different module. Employee central is kind of higher, where all the data of the employee will get stored, and it's like a data bank for us. That is employee central. After the higher process is completed, we will have other things, like we will assign some courses to complete their training, or according to the company's policies they will have certain things to be completed as part of that. So that will be done from LMS. Then if you can see, after 1 year they will have some promotions, ratings, all of this, which is performance management and goal management. Then they will have some payroll running, employee central payroll. Based on data that is there, they will run the payrolls. And again, compensation. So, budget plannings and yearly rating and reviews. So, these many activities, I don't want to confuse you the initial itself. So, lots of activities will be there for employee. To manage all these activities, we have SAP Success Factors. So this SAP Success Factors is giving us all these applications to be done via a system instead of manually doing it most of the process. But you can have a question. Why SAP is introducing this one, SAP Success Factors, even though they have their core system? You know, their core system will be very much technical. People who already have seen SAP systems, like just now I have asked for PAOM. There are lots of technical things there. If you see, PA is all about the data. If I enter PA20 in SAP, which is a technically transaction, then I can see the employee's data. PA30 is for editing data. So, like this, there are n number of transactions there. How many transactions I will remember, I don't know. Or if I wanted to, I am regularly working on that, or recurringly doing some process on that, then I have to make it a favorite, or make note of that somewhere. So these type of transactions, there are even bigger. Okay, some transactions for replications are very longer. So like that, these transactions are technical. So this system, which is SAP's core, does not help us for end user. As a consultant, I can learn configuration, or if someone says use this transaction here, you can configure, I can learn it. But employee, they don't have need to learn all these transactions, or to learn all these and see the technical systems. They don't have need. Already they are working for the company with a different technology or application. So if they want to see their employee, that means their promotion, or if they want to see their salaries, SAP Success Factors is the best one. If you can see, this is the screen. I'm sharing my screen, and this is the Success Factor system right now you are seeing. So if an employee logs in, this is an user login, logs in, and if we can want to see his profile, so he can directly click on my file, that means my employee file. He can go and search his data. There is no technical transaction here. It's a very simple, what is his date of birth, which country he belongs to, personal
Akshara,
information.
I'm sorry I'm
Yes,
interrupting you. So could you maximize the screen, please?
maximize from my end, I don't think it is possible, but you can do on the screen that you have seen. Okay, right. All good?
Oh, I can't do it, but okay, I'll try. Okay, carry on. Thank
Okay.
you.
So An employee can log in and simply go to his profile and see the data. This is very simple for end user. Going to the screen and seeing his data is simple instead of using something technical and transactional. So that's the reason SAP has acquired SuccessFactors. To be frank, SuccessFactors is not product of SAP. It is being acquired from other person where they have implemented SuccessFactors initially, and in 2012 SAP has acquired this SuccessFactors because they understood this is going to be the future. So when they acquired, I know there are very minimal features in the system, and it's very normal system, and it is very hard also for end users to use. But upon the years, it has grown, and the screens are very flexible, and UI, user interface, which is nothing but user end while they are using how flexible the system is. So right now it is that good, and you know it across the globe. Success factors is being used by many industries, many companies, and not only in certain sectors like the software, but if you observe, even the companies which are owned by the government in certain countries, they are using success factors because the experience of the user is good. That's the reason they are using. Okay. So this is just like an introduction for you why SAP success factors is this good. And compared to this system, I don't say only SAP success factors is there across the globe as an HR application. Okay. There is Workday, there is benefit focus, there is work, this one, sum total, and you have one more, Chronos Workforce. These are all HR applications only. But why do you know only SAP success factors? How come you know about success factors? Anyone can tell me. Yes, anyone know there is Workday? Why we are prioritizing SAP success factors than Workday? Okay. So, as most of the people don't know, there is Workday. SAP success factors is a product from German, or especially I can call that region as Europe. And when you see this Workday is also a product, but it is from US. Okay, it's from United States. That is also fine. We can develop whichever application it might be from wherever the region it is. But comparatively, across the globe, when it comes for in comparison, the end user experience is better in SAP success factors. And another thing important for any company is data protection. You are handling the employee data. HR application is nothing but live employee data. Live employee data. That means your national ID or your passport details or your personal information, phone number, email IDs. All the data is being collected by the employer, and it is getting maintained in a system like this, SAP success factors. If you observe, I am having all these contact details here. You see, email address, business, all I am maintaining it here. And the similar way we have to maintain it in other systems also. So when we are maintaining this data, we want data security. Data should not be breached. Breached in the sense no other should use that data, or misused also is important. Right now in India, we are simply registering for everything. You just put your Aadhaar everywhere, and that's an without any consent we are giving. If someone asks you Aadhaar, you are directly giving, and you will never ask them what is the purpose. Is it going to get disclosed? You know there are terms that we can disclose that. That means we can mask the complete ID, and where it is needed, we can give those numbers only. So that is data protection for us. So if this same is being done in other country, what happens is it will be a data breach. They should not ask the personal information or such personal details, email ID, everything that is sensitive for them. If that is being shared by anyone to anyone, then there is also some loss for them where they can sue the companies for that, or they can go for grievances and give a complaint on the company. And the companies has to attend the court for data breaches. So just to tell you, I just explained all this. But why I'm telling you all this is a system that has data protection is needed for every company. So, better than the other systems, I don't want to take the name, better than the other HR application system, your SAP Success Factors is doing that better job in data protection. This system follows GDPR guidelines of Europe, and data will not be shared, and everything in the system is under audit, which means who came into the system, at what time they have logged in, at what time they have left the system, and during that time what changes they have made, and with the timestamp system will register. Okay, so and other thing part of this is role based permissions. Irrespective of your role, you should not do anything else in the system. I just logged in as an employee. So I can see my data and leave. Or I can see what I was given as a permission on others and can leave. I should not go to some CEO profile and edit the compensation and decrease it to zero because my role does not have access to edit someone's salary. Who has that access? Payroll admin will have that access. So, as an employee, I was supposed to view the data. As a manager, he was supposed to promote employees. As a HR admin, he was supposed to approve the leave request. As a payroll admin, I was supposed to process the payroll or update if any salary change exists. So, what are my activities? That is my permission in the system. If certain thing is not my activity, I don't have permissions in the system. So simply the system security is good, better than other systems. That is the reason everyone is opting for SAP success factors. And if I want to highlight few companies that uses success factors, particularly in India, you see, uh, ITC uses or Accenture uses success factors, and IBM uses success factors, and few other companies like cement, Ambuja Cement or something, they are also into success factors. Okay, and Byju's uses success factors. Lot of companies are there, but I just gave you some examples who are using success factors for their employees. Okay, so this is all how success factors is good, and everyone is opting for it. That is fine. This demo is on Employee Central right now. Just before the start, I told you that Employee Central is all about data or data bank. I call it as a data bank because I can put some data, delete some data, change some data, or correct some data. What do you do in a bank? You have some money, you go and deposit. When in need, you can go and withdraw it, or not total amount, some amount. Similarly, for me, Employee Central is kind of that, where I will update some 10 to 15 employees. Some other day they will get promoted, I will go and change them. Some other day they will get terminated, I will go and terminate them. That means remove in the system or make them inactive. Okay? So, this Employee Central is completely database for all other modules also. Not for employee, but Employee Central is an data bank for me. Okay, it's a data bank. It is good. We came to know. So, what type of data is stored in this data bank? Is it only employee data? Employee data means, yes, tell me anyone what is employee data for me? Yes, employee data. The data that I can fetch from only employee. What's that data? Only employee can give me that data. What is that data? Anyone? Please unmute and tell me, else I have to call name by name.
Could you please repeat the question?
What is employee data? Where I can only take from employee.
Employee data is nothing but its personal information, job information, payroll information.
No, I'm telling you that I can only take from employee. Personal information is correct. Okay. Job information and payroll information is not from the bucket of employee. I get it from organization. Okay. So two datas. EC is nothing but these two. Employee data, where like personal information, first name, last name, employee's gender, date of birth, all these data, or national ID, home address, or their marital status, phone number, email ID, I can get from employee only. No other can give me that data. Now, if I go to organization, if you observe, that data is nothing but employee's position or his company, business unit, division, department. That data only employer can give me. Okay, I am hiring this person into so and so position in so and so department, so and so company. So, this job information or compensation information, employer decides that data. Okay, then that is organization data for us. So, EC is a combination of employee data plus organization data, where you will have employee's personal information from employee and job details, compensation details are from employer. So, this EC is completely with these two details. And when I configure in the system, I have to configure in the same manner. To represent these two data, I have some data models. What is data models again? So, data models are nothing but XMLs. XML language is there in the system, but not to that deep that you are thinking. XML is a simple language and easily understandable. Within one day, you can grasp that. But apart from XML language, it's very minimal. They got screens, but understanding is very good for us. So this data is in data models, and if those data models are done, EC is done. That is fine. Now I am not going deep into that. I just wanted to tell you that EC is simply in two terms. This is EC for me. Okay. So to configure all this, we have some sequence steps. We will learn it in the regular sessions. That is also fine. But why EC? Most of them here in this session are starting this first time. SAP Success Factors, they are going to learn first time. And why you have choose EC? Anyone can tell me why you have choose EC? Apart from who already know some modules in Success Factors, I want to know from the new one why you choose EC as your module to learn. Or someone
This is
told
a,
you EC is very important that you have to learn.
this is a core module for all other modules.
Yes, that's true. It's a core. Why it is core is because of this data only again. Let me explain you why. So if you see EC, the core, which is nothing but it gives data to all other modules. RCM has to run the process. It needs a position from EC to run the process. Or onboarding has to be updated. So configuration from EC is needed, the fields and everything, or details of the onboarding we need to take, and it will update EC. And I have PMGM, performance management and goal management. To give rating, at least I need first name, last name, or employee ID. Again, I have to fetch EC or LMS. To assign courses, I need to know user ID of the candidate or employee. So it is also needs EC. It needs data. ECP, employee central payroll. So I need to run the payroll. I need to know what is the basic salary, what is the meal allowance, what is the education allowance. All this comes from compensation data from EC again. There is SP succession planning. I need to know about the position for whom we are planning the successor. Or I have SAP Jam, which is like an intranet in between the among the employees in the same company, where they can go and post the events or they can chat with others. All this happens in SAP Jam. So in that also, the employee name or any details I need it. Or I have some analytics, especially workforce analytics. So what is happening in the system? How many new hires are there in this month? How many are getting terminated in this month? Kind of report I need. So I need to get the data again from EC. I have to extract from EC. So whenever you touch any module, I don't say all the modules are dependent. There is one or the other way to get it connected, but the most important thing is EC for us, where we start it as a base and it needs data from that. So you can ask me, Akshara, if other system needs data, should we learn EC? Right. So to begin with EC, first you step on the hard stones, then you touch other module, it is easy. First you touch other modules and comes to EC. EC is vast. Lots of things are there, lots of features are there. And if you suddenly, let's say I will take example RCM. Most of the people who are into recruitment, as they know those terms and terminology, they start with learning RCM. And they come and tell us, I need to learn another combination, I want EC. Then what happens? RCM will complete in 20 days. That means out of my grasping, I am telling you, RCM learning is 20 days if you can learn it. But after completing that, as you are already good at RCM, you learned it within 15 days. Let us assume. Now you come to EC core, it will complete 30 or 40 days. And I don't say that in 30, 40 days you completely get it. It needs lots of practice. You need to understand the feature. You need to understand the sequence. You need to connect the system with other applications and understand it better. Or you need to generally understand purpose of doing that. So a lot of things are there in EC. It looks like one module, but there are a lot of sub modules in it. Like if I say advances, benefits, time related concepts, so EC just looks as one module, but it has huge other sub-modules, which you need to understand better. Okay. So that's the reason if you start with EC, you will get knowledge of other modules while you are working on it. But if you start with other module, EC learning will get bit harder after some time. So first step on the harder one, then if you learn pick any other talent modules, it will be very simple. It's just opinion from my end, but it is not a truth or you can check after learning. Okay, but as my perspective is that you have to learn in this way. Start with easy and go with other modules. It will be easy. So that's the reason I am telling you. Apart from that, there is also another reason. EC will never keep you idle. It will always upgrade itself. Every 6 months, will have new features. Other modules, if they get five new changes in the system, EC will get almost 50 or 60 at one go. Or assume 10 from other modules, EC will get 60 easily. Every 6 months, new changes and new learning. You will keep on learning. It's kind of a continuous learning for us in EC. So EC is such important thing, and to other modules also EC is kind of foundation base for them, so that most of the features you learn in EC will help you in other modules like business rules or workflows setup or document generation kind of things, or setting up this one uh, to company documents, this platform homepage relevant quick actions. All these will help you in other modules also if you're done in EC. So that's the reason EC is important. 3 to 4 reasons you to start with EC core. Okay. So that is the reason you first start with EC. I don't know whether you start under me for the training or with any other, but my suggestion is to start with EC and then go with other modules. It will help you a lot. It is like a cakewalk for you. Okay. So this is all about why SAP success factors, why EC. Okay, we are good. Totally 14 modules are there for SAP success factors for us. In these 14 modules, first, anyone cannot learn all the 14 modules in their lifespan, but at least 4 to 5 is enough. That's the maximum anyone can do. Out of them, EC is best. And even you have certification on these modules also. Each module has its own certification. SAP will have that exam conducted. You can get that subscription and write exam and get certified also. So at the end of the training, you will get all those details, how to write exam, how to take that, and what is the cost from SAP. I will explain you all that. So from this training, what we are going to give you is EC end-to-end implementation guide will be provided for you. Okay. And you will also receive daily topic-wise document, means which is prepared by me. I can share you that document, and then your session recording, daily 1 hour session, you will have the session recording from me. And you will also have task to practice, and you will have a system for practice. A system will be given to you for practice. So I will give you end of the session, you will receive one task from me, real time task which I have done in many of the implementations. I will give it for you. You can practice in the system. Okay. And if you want at the end of the training, I can take a mock interview so that you can assess yourself where you are. Okay. So daily 1 hour session you will have completely from Monday to Friday, and total you will have 30 days of training on employee central core. Okay. So this is what we are going to give you from our end. Right now it is open for you to ask questions. Yes. Any questions?
Hi Akshay, good morning. This is Zishan
Yeah.
Raza. I am from Dubai. So I have
Okay.
a question related to actually I'm working in a SAP HCM and I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to move to SAP SF Employee Central. So my first question for you is like, what is the best combination of module with Employee Central to other module?
Okay. So currently EC and onboarding is good. Okay. EC
Okay.
onboarding cannot be implemented without EC. So EC onboarding is a good combination. EC RCM is also good. EC ECP is good. EC PMGM is good. Four
Okay.
I have told you.
So EC and ECP will be good because since I am in the payroll, so
Yes.
I just wanted
That's what
to
I
be
have.
in my same profile. Just wanted to enhance knowledge of the SF.
Yes, that's a good combination for you because you have SAP HCM experience. It will help you for payroll.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, others.
Hi, Akshara. So, will you be able to cover time off as well in this EC?
Uh, Time tracking has been separately moved, but we will include 4 sessions of time off because what is still in EC, that configuration will be covered.
Okay. But it is a separate module, right? Separate training.
Yes, right now it's a separate module, but still there are some time of relevant configurations in EC. I will teach you on that. There will be 4 sessions on that.
Okay, thank you.
Actually, I have one more question related to the the upload data upload.
Yeah.
Suppose I am working in an existing system which is SAP HCM, and I wanted to
Mhm.
move the data from HCM to SFEC. So
Okay.
will be covered in this training?
That is nothing but a cloud integration. It's not data moving actually. It's
Okay.
data replication.
Data replication, yeah.
Yes, it's in cloud integration, which is like we call it as HCI or CPI. Using
Okay.
those platforms, they will connect the fields with that. And remember, it's not the system you are using. SAP HCM is currently you are using. Remember, the flow should not be from SAP HCM to SF. The flow should be from SF to SAP HCM because the system of update makes it as the source. Your system of update is a better system, flexible system, which is using by end user. Let's say there is some change in the address. My employee comes and does that in SuccessFactors. That address has to replicate to your SAP HCM, which is kind of integration, has to pick the fields and the data and replicate to SAP HCM. So it's an integration relevant that is not being covered here. But few topics when we are discussing, obviously discussion comes. I will tell you those few key points for integration.
No, no, why I was asking this question, because
Yeah.
in my company, they will be going to implement the SF in future. So it's a one-time kind of job to push the data from HCM to SF. So that point I was wanted to know from you that will you be covered
No,
under this course or not?
no,
So
that
it's
will
no,
not be
right?
covered. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Priya, Ravi, Raj Mahendra, Tanashri, Praveen, any questions?
Hi, Akanksha. I'm Ravi.
Yes, Ravi.
I have around 6+ years of experience into SAP SCM payroll, handling payroll. So I'm an end user. So I would
Mm-hmm.
like to move to SAP EC Success Factors. Yeah, my doubt is here we are going to cover total employee central, right?
Yes,
It includes this course includes employee central as well. Okay.
yes,
Okay, as I'm related to payroll operations, so
yes.
which employee central module would be suitable for me?
Employee Central is a module itself. For
Mm.
SAP success factors, you are suitable for EC, Employee Central,
Okay,
and ECP, Employee Central Payroll.
okay,
Okay, if you learn both, it will be good to move as a consultant.
okay.
Yes, any other questions?
Hi, Akshara. Can I ask one more question?
Yes, please.
So I just wanted to know how to identify the replication issue from EC to HCM. So something I updated the address for one of the employee and wanted to see in HCM. So in case if it is not updated, so it's a control to check where it is stuck or not being updated, or what is the issue, how to identify such issues. So this will be covered under this course.
No. See, integration relevant, we are not discussing any replication. That
Okay.
CPI task,
Yeah.
only I will tell you. Right away, I can tell you. There is a monitor for me, data replication monitor. If I
Okay.
go to data replication monitor, which system? I'm not talking about again SAP HCM. If I
Okay.
connected this SF to any other different system or application, I can get it to here. I can see employee wise, okay, you are updated address to employee wise. I give that employee name and click on go. I can see what are the errors that is. So based on the system I have, my target systems are different. Some for it might be S4 HANA, it can be SAP HCM or some other system. Whatever the system I have, I will replicate and see here. If there is an error, it will say error status and what is the error message for me here. So I can see monitor if it is not sent. And here error says your data, some field is missing, mandatory. You need to fill. Once it fill, it replication gets closed. That means it will transfer data. I can show you only this screen from my end, but its connections or integration, everything is in the middleware. So that I cannot show you, and that will not be covered in Employee Central. That's a separate module itself.
What's called this module?
CPI.
CPI. Okay. Okay.
Cloud Platform Integration Module. There is a certification also for it.
Okay. Okay. So what is the criteria of getting certified in SF after this training?
So the criteria, there is nothing like eligibility or criteria. You need to buy the subscription. There will be some items, and after you bought those items, you can write the exam, and based on your practice training, you can give the exam. You will get an associate certificate, the basic certification.
Certification. Okay.
Right? Any others? Any questions? So if you have any questions, ask it right away and get it clarified. So that once we start regular sessions, after 2 days, you recognize that this is not for me, I have a different terminology or something, then you will find it difficult. So right away, whatever you have on your mind, please ask me. I will answer. I will tell you the right path here itself. Okay, I'm taking this as no questions from anyone, but I wanted to tell you, as you have
Uh,
joined for Employee Central, yes.
uh, Hi, Akshara. I have one question. Actually, it's doubt. Is employee, sorry, is success factors involves any coding skills?
No coding
Do-
skills are needed. Coding understanding of XML is needed. That too, it is simple. I will make you learn it. So, no
Because,
such
okay.
deep coding skills are needed. It will be very simple.
Because, okay. Because I'm a completely non-technical guy, so that's the reason I'm asking.
That's fine. No problem with
Okay.
it.
Thank you.
Right. So, Employee Central is very important. If you wish to start with SAP SuccessFactors, I would suggest start Employee Central. Maybe you can choose another one also, trainer. I know I might be bit fast or sometimes might be bit slow in making you understand. Or if my communication is not clear, you can get another trainer from Subbu and he will arrange you the needed training. But start with Employee Central. It's good for anyone's career and it has most of the things to learn and it keeps you engaged with continuous learning. Okay. So this is all from my end as a trainer for your regular sessions. I would like to ask you a feedback and send that to Subudh about me. The feedback, whether I am doing good or not, that will help to improve myself. And second thing is, I wish you all the best and I would like to see you all in the regular sessions, which will start soon. Okay? Hope we are good. I don't want to waste your
Yeah.
Sunday. Please say yes or no. We can leave.
Thank you, Akshara.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, Akshara.
Thank
Thank
you
Thank
you.
you
so
so
much.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. See you soon in the regular sessions. Bye.
Yeah, sure. Bye.
Thank you.